Hello and welcome to another pre-raid gear video. Now we are talking about phase 2. It's coming in a month, so let's get through this. The helmet is an easy choice. If you're lucky, you have the full set from BFD, and that will be great all the way to 40. You know, it has the 12 extra AP and it has plus hit. Don't underestimate. But I, for one, haven't been that lucky. So I will go for the Raging Berserker helmet. All the way. And when it comes to necklaces, we don't have that much. Again. This is from a quest in outside Maradon, and I am pretty sure it should be doable in a 5-man group. And I know 20 AP is very nice, and this is both ranged and melee AP, so your pet will gain some AP from this too. And that is important to have in the back of your mind. But if you don't, Scout's Medallion from Warzone Gold Trap, not a bad choice. Not a bad choice. And that should be it for the next. If you want to be a bit more try-hard, go for the Maradon neck. If you want to be a bit lazy like me, just buy the Scout's Medallion. And shoulders, here it's also pretty easy. If you want to be a bit more realistic, you could be try hard and farm, get a group going and farm the robot chicken quest in Feralas. You know, it's gonna be a bit hard, probably. Should be doable with a 5-man group as well, but yeah, I'm probably not gonna do that. If you have some friends, do it. But yeah, I'm just gonna go for the crafted Nightscape shoulders. And cloak. Cloak is also a bit of a what should you say? There isn't that many good choices, really. This world drop is very nice. A lot of AP here. And the parachute cloak. Hopefully, someone will get this. The schematic for this quickly. And I will probably go for this. Just because it's really nice to have the slow fall and such, and the difference isn't that big. You could also go for this world drop, Imperial Cloak. And don't hate on the Surgeon's Cloak from level 25. It is still a very good item. It is 8 AP. It has intellect and stamina. You know, it's not bad. You could still have that and call that your pre-raid biz. The people will not think about that. I'm pretty sure, because as you can see, there isn't much to choose from here. And the AP value thing, should be pretty good. I have tinkered with it a bit. So it shows more stuff for melee hunter, like strength items and AP items. But yeah, there is a couple choices for the cloak, and they will all be okay. But as we saw with we could do random suffixes too. Maybe there is oh yeah. Yeah. These will be very expensive. We saw this in the first phase. All off pieces that are off the tiger and high level will be super expensive and not really worth it. You know, it's just a couple more AP than the other thing that's almost free, and yeah, chances are that there will be better things in the raid. So yeah, don't waste your money on this. Don't do it. If you get a good price, if you find it yourself, of course, you know, keep it. And here we have... Oh, well, here we have the same problem. You know, you can buy a breastplate of power. You can do that. Then you will not have any stamina and so forth. But yeah, and it's gonna be very expensive. Don't do it. Not worth it. The damage increase will not be worth it. Pretty sure. So yeah, you can go for this breastplate. It's from a high-level elite quest in Badlands. But you might need more than one group to do it. I am not totally sure. We don't know. All I know is that every time I have done it on about the right level, it has been very hard. It should be easier with all the runes, so you might be able to do this if you have some friends. But yeah. And here we have another chest from a quest. I haven't checked on this. This might be... It might be the Centaur reputation quest. I forgot to check actually, but it's probably that. It's from Desolate, and it is from a Centaur, so it's not. Yeah, it's not that many choices. Oh, okay. I actually forgot to look at this one too. Silly me. 22 strength. And then you only have to go get a... Is it the venom bottle? Or what is it? I'm confused. Summoning Shadra. 55. Let's not. So yeah. And then we're back to yeah, a world drop. No, that's skinning, leatherworking. So yeah, go for Nightscape. Nightscape tunic. It's gonna be pretty cheap, at least after like. You should not buy pre-raid biz items the first week. The prices will go down significantly after a week or a little more than a week. We'll see. This is just from, you know, how it was like that in the first phase. So now we know how it will be. Just get Nightscape tunic. And here, for us that will or have been doing the Warsong Gulch rep, I'm actually not done yet. My orc is halfway to Exalted. I have just been very lazy. And I really need to get a move on, because I don't wanna, you know, sit there and it's just 1 week away or something, and then I have to stress about it, you know. But at the same time, there is nothing wrong with doing the last Warsong matches at 40. You know, you will have time then too. It's nothing wrong with it. That. My throat. So here we have a couple choices. You could buy the leather bracers as well, but yeah, there is a lot more attack power on the male ones, and you get some intellect and stamina. So go with those if you have that, and if you don't, again, there is not a lot of good choices here. But yeah, just get these ones. It's from SM, the little hidden boss in the cathedral. Easy. It has more attack power than the other ones. Or if you're rich, go with off power. Oh. Well, okay. Well, here we have something interesting. I forgot to check this before. But yeah, it is technically well, for Alliance it's the second boss, and I guess for Horde it's the third, since they killed they killed all the Vikings. You could farm Ironia and hope you get off agility or off power. So that's good. If you don't have a Warsong Gold Trap, you could try for that. Very nice. Very nice. And let's go weapon last. Gloves. So here we have again, if you have a lot of money, you could get this. Another critical strike, 20 AP, pretty good. Pretty good if you have money. But look at this. 32 attack power. 32. It's very, very high for a pair of gauntlets. And the epic gloves from leatherworking is still really good. They are lacking in the stat department a bit. But you should never look down on the melee hit. Melee and spell hit. It has all the hits. It is very good still. We'll see how much worth it is, since 10% attack speed for 10 seconds isn't that much in reality. But yeah, I will have them all the way to 40, 100%. But I will probably change to Gauntlets of Divinity when I get them. Probably. I might. It's a really hard choice, because there are very, very, very few hit items, and we really need hit as well. Yeah, maybe. It's hard. It's hard. If you don't have leatherworking, of course, then just go with the Gauntlets of Divinity. 100. And here we have belt. Well, if you farm the Filer rep or the Alliance equivalent, you could buy the male girdle. It will take a lot of time though, since we can't even do that now. And yeah, hopefully we can do it then. So I have actually chosen the world drop here. It will be a bit expensive, not as expensive as the random suffix of power, but it will still cost money. And we get 14 AP from it. And Horde can get this 16 AP, also pretty good. You could get this from the rare spawn in Race of Fen Downs. But, you know, it's a rare spawn. And this is only AP for you. Your pet will get nothing from this. And now at level 40, we are, you know, getting up there in the numbers a bit. So it will be, you know, more and more significant numbers lost for your pet if you have strength items. So agility or pure AP will be better. But yeah, we have very few choices. You could get this world drop. Oh, it's so bad. Very bad. There are very few belts. You could even go get Cobrand's Grasp. It has, at least it has, you know, for... no. Yeah, this is a sad list. A sad list indeed. If you get the one from BFD, you could just keep that for a while. But yeah, it is how it is. And here I picked Scarlet Leggings. It is a pretty hard choice here, because, you know, this one at least gives like 2 or 3 AP to your pet. But yeah, this is a lot of stats right here. So I will probably go with Scarlet Leggings if they drop. But yeah, soon we will be in the raid. And the quest for Trip Runner Dungarees will be done. Sure, we have to do something with the last boss. And the last boss might be a bit hard. Maybe we don't kill him the first week. Maybe he is that hard. We will see. We will see about that. But yeah, sooner or later you will have your own Trip Runner Dungarees, at least. And it's the same here. Not a lot of good choices for boots. It's a very the loot on level 40 is a bit sad. I want cool blues from dungeons, but there are none. There is a couple BOEs, but they will be very expensive. Very expensive. And I am not about that life. Okay? So if you find the Black Forge Greaves sheep, get those. They are for level 40 though, so they will be expensive. So let's go down in the list and try to find the next best thing. Actually, these from BFD is not bad. You know, 14 AP. Better than these. You could probably get these. Oh, yeah. Dusky boots. Oh, they are the same as the Uldaman. Horde can get these from killing one of the Vikings. And otherwise we can just buy these from a leather worker. Twilight Slayer footpads from BFD are still very good. They are actually a bit better than Dusky boots. But if maybe like me, I haven't gotten these. I have still been very unlucky with the loots, and almost always doing it with pugs does not help me with that, and that's on me. So yeah, let's hope we get some really good drops in the raid quickly. Otherwise, we will have to run with something like this. Sad. Yeah, and this is probably a hard quest as well. It's level 39. Ah, well, the Elder Crocolisk skin should be doable, I say. I should have just gone into this quicker, sorry. But I thought it was a world drop. This should be totally doable. Even alone as a hunter. Because first you need to farm the low-level crocolisks. And then you need the little bit higher level crocolisks here. And then you go for the elite. I always do this quest while leveling up. It is... Well, you might get ganked. You might get ganked. But it should be totally doable. Bring a friend, bring a couple friends. And do this quest chain. Very nice. And when it comes to rings, the Legionnaires band is in the top again. Just get honored with Warsong Gulch at least, you know, right now when it's so easy to get it. And buy this ring. And then Mason's Fraternity ring. This is gonna be a bit hard on level 40. You need to do the stair event in Sulfurak. You know, I have done Sulfurak on level 40, but it was very hard, and I was, of course, with some other guys there that were higher level. Tanking was a pain in the ass. I was the warrior. Somehow we got the last boss down. But yeah, but it should be doable, you know, with a group of level 40s that has, you know, some pre-raid biz items. Doing the stair event should be totally possible. You know, it's not gonna be that hard. So get that. Unless you really don't trust people to do this with you, I guess. You could farm SM Graveyard and get this rare drop. Could do that. Or this one, it's a world drop though. But if we're lucky, a lot of these will drop. So you could just buy that. Trinkets. Trinkets are also a bit sad. Hopefully you're lucky like me and have several characters with the Void Pearl. I'm not sure how this happened, but it will get easier and easier to get this. More and more people will have it. So hopefully you get the Void Pearl, because it will be good for a long time unless we get more trinkets now in Gnomergon. But the second trinket, there is not a lot of good DPS trinkets around. Maybe you can get the arena trinket now, at least it will help you survive something. Yeah. And a lot of these are a bit high level. Your best bet is probably getting the nifty stopwatch. It is very good to you know, use when you really need to run away from something in the raids. Sadly, we cannot get the mechanical dragonling. They really should fix that so we can't even see it. Yeah. It's a big no. Yeah, it's just a bunch of bullshit. You could get this one for PvP. Friendly with the filers, that shouldn't be that hard. The next level of Rune of Duty, I guess. Ah. Goblin Mortar. Yeah. I forgot about that. It should be higher on the list. Well, you could get that. At least it is a trinket that can do damage. And actually, the first level, I thought the other one was the first level, but apparently there is another lower level mechanical dragonling. So yeah, that one. This will be the ticket right here. Use that on one boss, I guess. It's a 1 hour cooldown, so yeah. And how do you get the recipe? A vendor. Yeah. Should be doable then. So yeah, engineers, have this in the backpack. Use it on the boss that you really want to parse on. But otherwise, if you don't have engineering, yeah, not a lot to choose. Not a lot to choose. Ranged weapon. At least we have some more weapons with stats on now. PoE. But yeah, I checked this before and the BFD gun is the best. Unless you have money. Money, money, money! And now we get to the weapons again. As far as I can see, the best, bang for your buck. Just get Ravager as Horde. Alliance can get a even bigger, better axe from their Scarlet Monster quest. So, lucky them. But this is gonna be a solid weapon for going into Gnomergon with. If you have all the money in the world, you can probably buy the Pendulum of Doom. It's an Uldaman drop. Not even sure I will see this at level 40. It's gonna be so hard to get. And people will buy it. So we will see if I even get to see it on the auction house before people buy it, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, not a lot of choices if you go two-hander. Yeah. It's a bad time. Really good to get this one though for leveling. A very nice axe. We could go for dual wielding. It will have the same problem, mathematical problem as right now. We don't have enough hit. You could go full survival and get free hit from that. And that will be something at least. But it should, mathematically not be enough to be better, than a two-hander of the same level. Just because of all the misses. Sadly. But, I did test it. And the differences isn't that big. It isn't like an enormous chasm between two-hander and dual wield. You can still dual wield if you really love it. I will probably not do it yet. even though I like dual wielding. Mostly because it's fun to do something different. At level 60, I will probably go dual wielding, you know, but not now. But if you want to, you could get the Legionnaire sword. It's revered with Warsong Gulch, and like a Vanquisher sword in the other hand from the Razor Fan Down quest, and that is gonna be pretty good. You know, it's two good weapons. Very nice. Yeah. But that should be it for gear. Hopefully we get more crafting gear as well. Maybe crafting gear will patch up the holes that we have seen today in terms of stats on gear that we can get. Please comment if I missed something. You know, I'm far from perfect. Far from perfect. But I try. And you know, subscribe if you want to see more stuff like this and you know, the stuff I've posted before. But yeah, comments and likes, very nice to see. You know, I want some discussions. Please discuss.